The TikTok deal is finally done. And yes, TikTok is staying in the United States. Its Chinese parent company ByteDance has signed a new agreement, and this one was brokered personally by US President Donald Trump. Trump is calling it a big win. His team is selling it as a breakthrough, a masterstroke by Trump, the deal maker. But when you dig beneath the headlines, this doesn't look like the victory it's being marketed as. So here's the real question. Who actually owns TikTok in America now? The answer is a brand new company called TikTok USDS Joint Venture LLC. USDS stands for US Data Security. And this entity will now run TikTok's operations inside the United States. Sounds reassuring so far, but let's look at the ownership. ByteDance, TikTok's Chinese parent, will still hold 19.9% of the company, nearly 1/5. Then you have ByteDance's existing investors, who will own another 30.1%. Put those together and you get the real number. About 50% of TikTok US is still owned by TikTok's original backers. So who owns the other half? That stake goes to a consortium of new investors, approved by Donald Trump himself. The biggest name here is Oracle, owned by billionaire Larry Ellison, one of Trump's closest allies. Along with Oracle, there's Silver Lake, a major private equity firm, and MGX, an Emirati-backed investment group. Oracle has been officially named TikTok's so-called trusted technology partner. They are expected to help manage US user data. On paper, this looks like a win for America. American investors, American oversight, American rules. But that's only half the story, because ByteDance still controls the most important thing of all. They own the global product. They control advertising, e-commerce, and monetization. And most critically, they still hold the algorithm. That algorithm is TikTok's secret weapon, the recommendation engine, the code that decides what you see and what keeps you scrolling. And here's where China enters the picture. In 2020, Beijing changed its export laws, giving the Chinese government the power to approve or block the transfer of key technologies, including recommendation algorithms like TikTok's, which means this part of the deal is still a black box. No one knows exactly how the TikTok algorithm will operate in the US. Has it been licensed? Is it being mirrored? Is it running outside the country? Some reports say Oracle may monitor the code, but not control it. If that's true, Beijing could still influence how TikTok works behind the scenes, and that's the very thing Trump once said he wanted to stop. For years, Trump pushed for a full American takeover. He promised TikTok would be owned by US companies. At one point, he even said, "If I could, I'd make it 100% MAGA." But now, TikTok, once labeled a national security threat, is backed by Trump's closest allies, and critics are not holding back. Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren has slammed the deal as murky. She's asking the big questions. Who really runs TikTok? Who controls the technology? And who profits from Americans' data? For now, one thing is clear. TikTok is here to stay in the United States. What's still unclear is who actually holds the remote control.